Hello, it's your Information Love Goddess here, and I am making a bird husbandry video. I have lots of friends with birds, and sometimes they need helps and tips. So I've got a list of things here, and the best thing is to have the largest cage you can afford for your feathered friends. Ours are all rescues that we've had for 16 years. Some with special needs, that's why these are over here separate from these guys. Special needs guys that have disabilities or different things wrong with them, they have a tendency of getting picked on. So they sometimes can't be with the others. Not all birds get along. So, okay, we want to go into the toy arrangement. When you have birds, the best thing is cleanliness. And they don't need to be perching where their food is. So their food cups should never be underneath where they sit and perch. Okay, and things to be cautious about. Ceiling fans, and when you're cooking, if the birds are out, you don't want a hot pot of boiling water out because you don't want them landing in it. God forbid. Heat from lights, if you've got an upward light like that, when we're cleaning, we have to cover that and make sure nobody lands in it. Make sure your toilet seats are down in the house. Birds can't swim now. Parakeets have a tendency of drafts making them sick. So you want to watch with the drafts of doors and windows, and smells from cleaners. If you got birds, the best thing to do is not use the commercial cleaners. Use natural cleaners, GSE, and eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is a wonderful, it's essential oil. You dilute it in water, and sometimes when I'm cleaning their cages, I spray with peroxide. That's safe for them. And I scrub their cages. And then eucalyptus is also a spider repellent. So that goes into the night frights. Sometimes when your bird's spazzing out in the middle of the night and you wonder why, sometimes they've had a spider crawl on them, and I mean, it freaks them out. So, and that's why it's good to have night lights. And it's recommended they get 11 hours of covered sleep. We have curtains that we pull around at nighttime. I know, guys, it's not time to go sleepy yet. And I want to go into talking about the zoochosis. Zoochosis is a thing that animals experience when they're in a zoo, when they're in bright lights, and they have nowhere to go. Well, any animal is like that. You don't want them in the direct light all the time, so it's good for them to have shelter and shade to get away from. Okay. And birds poop every 15 minutes. So you know what? That makes them capable of potty training them, which is so fun. I have a small parrot, a Senegal parrot, and she's potty trained. And when she's on me, she'll say, "Come on!" And I know or they'll wiggle around, and you'll know, you can kind of keep an eye on the clock and take them back to a trash can or something and train them every 15 minutes. And then eventually they learn. Okay, another thing is earthquakes. When you get a small bird, a young bird, and they start biting or nibbling your fingers and you think they're starting to get mean, they're getting to the juvenile age. And if they're on you and they bite you, just give them a little earthquake. And they start to familiarize themselves every time they nip or bite on you, you just give them an earthquake, and they familiarize that with oh, that happens when I bite, so biting is not good. Don't bite the hand that's holding me. Believe me, it works. Okay, and regurgitating. Regurgitating is a word for like a bird vomiting. Birds do it to feed their young. So if a bird ever regurgitates for you or on you, I know it seems gross, but it's the best sign of affection you get from a bird. Unless they're doing it again and again, then it could be a health issue and you might want to check with the vet. But I also have charcoal, activated charcoal. What did I do with it?
I can't hold mine.
Here it is. I'm out, but I gotta get some more. If it's safe for fish, it's safe for them. So I get the activated charcoal, and I keep that handy for all of them for sour crops. And sometimes I see them all eating on it. They do go to it. The importance of baths. You see birds outside bathing all the time? Well, all birds like to bathe. So, you know, give them some bath water once in a while. Sometimes they do it in their own drinking water. If I catch them, I'll give them a little Pyrex bowl of water. And then just don't let them get chilled from it. And then make sure you're giving your little feathered friends good filtered water. You wouldn't want them drinking all the chemicals and stuff. You know, it keeps them healthy. The best thing is just make sure to keep their stuff clean. You know, where they sit, their perches. It's important to keep their little toes clean. That's good husbandry. And emergency kit. Have an emergency kit. And the number one thing in there to have is quick stop. When you're trimming their toenails, if you do that yourself, you know, sometimes you can go too far. And if it bleeds, you can use the quick stop. Or if they have an accident in the house, God forbid, you can use the quick stop. And if you're not sure about doing their nails, wings, or anything like that, go to your vet. Talk to your vet. And I hope that helps you with your little feathered friends. And please consider rescues like we have, because, you know, they need homes too. Thanks. Bye.